open house is a series of videos this year, and that's not such a bad thing. We get a chance to say hello face to face. Usually at open house, I get a chance to talk to a few students that I don't yet know, and a chance to say hi to quite a few that I do. I'm really looking forward to working with the class of 21. Go Kings! This is the beginning of my 13th year, which means that if you went to kindergarten at SFCA, your kindergarten year was the first time I taught a class of senior Bible at SFCA. I've been at this for a while, and I'm excited again every year. Every year brings its own new opportunities and new challenges, and I'm certain this year will be no different. I am looking forward to being able to be back in the classroom with you. I'm excited that our school has taken the position that we're going to have as close to a normalized school year as we can have. You particularly as seniors, I'd like to think that we would be able to execute something that you can look back on and enjoy and celebrate as your senior year. Senior Bible is a class where you'll all be together. It's a big class, and so we're going to be teaching it in one of the big classrooms. My office, where I'm shooting this video, is in the Faith Building, and as I understand it, your senior Bible class will also be in the Faith Building. Now, I probably ought to know specifically what room it's in by now. I'm quite certain I've been told probably more than once. I'm equally certain that as I sit here and do this video, I don't know where we'll be. The school knows, and it'll be good, and it'll be appropriately set up to handle you and me, and we'll have a good time in there. Here's some stuff you need to know, and some stuff you need to have. Generally, the atmosphere in my class tends to be a little bit collegiate, meaning I expect. Well, here's the deal, and you'll hear me say it several times during the course of the year. I only teach seniors. It's a rare privilege that I kind of get to cherry pick a little bit the students that I want to work with, and I want to work with 12th graders. And part of that is, as you have now approached this year, you've probably had at least one, who am I kidding, more than one conversation with your parents about treating you like a grown-up. So 12th grade Bible, I'm going to do everything I can to do exactly that. It's going to be a class where the expectations are more collegiate than they are high schoolish. We will have some dialogue. We will have some questions. But the format of the class is very much a lecture type format, which leads me to the first thing you need. For my class, you're going to need pretty much every day. There will be some exceptions, but the norm in my class will be that you're going to need a way to take notes, and which means something to write with and something to write on. I don't require that you keep a notebook that I ever see. Your capacity to take notes and study from those notes will be very quickly reflected in the test grades you get. So your note taking is in whatever style you most enjoy, except in my class, it's analog. I do have a device-free classroom. We will not be using Chromebooks or anythings. Your phone will be stuck out of your way, and your devices will be kept closed, and you will use something to write on and something to write with most every day in class. Another thing that I'm going to expect you to have handy in class is the ESV translation of the book of Acts. I teach from the ESV Acts, have for years, and a couple of ways to get there. If you already own an ESV Bible, English Standard Version Bible, you can certainly bring that and go from your Bible. For note taking, for me, here's what I did and what I have. I have the ESV Acts from Bible Gateway that I printed out. Every couple 3 years, I have to run it off. I actually do a color copy to keep my own notes, and it's clipped together with one of these big old office clips, and I'll be walking through it all year with you. And it's pretty cheap. It runs some paper and ink from whatever printer you've got access to, but you can go to Bible Gateway and pull up Acts 1 and print, then Acts 2 and print, and it's 28 chapters, and I expect you to have the ESV text of the book of Acts. I don't care what format, but again, it's got to be analog. It's got to be reduced to paper because you're not going to have your laptop open in my class. So something to write on, something to write with, and the ESV copy of Acts. There'll be another book that I'm going to add to the mix once we get started. We'll probably walk through Kevin DeYoung's book, Just Do Something. Again, I have found that to be a profitable study for seniors, but we'll supply you that and we'll get it into your hands by the time that you need it. My email address is my name, russell.howard@mcgregor.net. As the year progresses, you will find I am very easy to reach. Parents have no problem getting to me. Students have no problem getting to me. And again, I just look forward to working with you. I pray that the freshmen of Irma and the, I think that's right. You guys were freshmen in Irma. And now the juniors and seniors of COVID-19 can have a fantastic and blessed remainder of your high school experience as you embark on your senior year. God bless you. I'm looking forward to it.